Shalom, Kahallah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all my fellow laborers, doing the work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives to do so. To the scattered hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth, and those among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations pursuant to Jeremiah 12 and 9, known as the speckled birds. This is not a black thing. I am Disciple Parium, a follower of Great Millstone, coming to you with a lesson in truth and sincerity. And I think I'm going to title this lesson From Window Lickers to Shoppers of This Truth. Now, what you see right there on the bottom is General Nathaniel Alaga, or Nathaniel, however you call him right now. This is going into that breakdown of Job 10 and 14. And right now, you got a lot of these people, unfortunately, and you got some brothers among IUIC that are going to be sincere and that will eventually see the truth. And we don't know. There could be some amongst them that are of the Lord, of the chosen. But right now you got a lot of people who are who are window lickers, and they just want to listen wholeheartedly without actually going into definitions into the Hebrew, into the Greek, into the Septuagint, and all they're doing is this right here.
Yep. Uh-huh. Got it. Yep.
So that's what they're doing right there. It's just like the aliens from Sesame Street, which is why I got that picture right there. In this chapter, Job doesn't realize that essentially there was a bet made between the Satan who works for Yahweh. All right, he's an angel about the left hand side. Okay, and it was to try Job, right? And so let's go to that verse 14, and it says, "If sin, Salaki." Yeah. So if sin, then thou markest me, and thou wilt not acquit me from mine iniquity. All right. So essentially, like Apostle Tahar said, he said, so you're getting two strikes, you sin, and then you're going to get acquitted and get another one. Like, this is the new argument we're going with, seriously, right? You get 2 marks. And that word watch here, watches me. Let's go to the interlinear and get it real quick. This has been expounded upon. The Strong's H8104, and it's shamar. And it's to keep, guard, observe, give heed. And again, if you go ahead and use that, if sin, then thou keep guard, thou observe, give heed to me, and thou would not acquit me from my iniquity. Right? Iniquity is sins on top of sin. Okay, and so it kind of shows you already sinned. So this argument is crazy. He's trying to just use this word mark, just because Revelation 13 and 16 says the word mark. You have to go into the meaning of words. All right, and you get these people right here again. It's just.
Oh.
Yep. All right, so this is more in lines. Let's go with this word mark is more in line with the book of Romans. Let's see. Romans 16 and 17. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions." All right. It says, look, in the NLT, it says, "Watch out for people who cause divisions." And that's what this guy's doing right here, okay? And so we'll just get that word, and I think it's scopeo, G4648. Look, observe, contemplate, to mark, fix one's eyes upon, direct one's attention to. That's perfect. All right. Verse 18. Actually, let's read that again. Romans 16 and 17. "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them, or again, you can use keep guard, observe, give heed to them which cause divisions and of offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Okay, you brethren who might be listening, IUIC, hey, take heed. Verse 18: For they that are not that are such serve not our Lord Yahushai Hamashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. Okay, that's exactly what they're doing right there, deceiving the hearts of the simple.
Oh.
All right. So I'm sorry, man, I'm over here laughing because I used to watch this show all the time. And if that's the case, he must have skipped over Job 4 and 7. Let's pull that real quick. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perishes being innocent, or where the righteous cut off. Okay, so the people, no one perishes being innocent. Okay, so that's going into sin. That's not the mark. Come on, man, you gotta do better. A good friend of mine, when you know better, you do better. Okay, it's just an inside discussion we always have. So the beast that was fulfilled a fulfillment of Daniel 7 and 7. The Roman Empire. Prior to this, Israel, Yasharallah, we've been sinning. Which is why we went into numerous captivities. Again, Job's integrity was being tested by way of the bet again between Yahweh made with the Satan, and Job maintained his faith. Okay, so now let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 4 and 15. And it reads, And the Lord said unto him, Therefore, whoso slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain. So was this mark sin? No. All right. So, Cain did slew Abel, right? But the thing is, the Lord cursed him. All right. And that mark there is a wath. Okay. And it's a sign or signal or distinguishing mark. He cursed his ass with leprosy. That's what he did. Okay. So let's see. And he goes right here. I'm going to read this. This is it was an ensign, a token, something that was observable in the etymology, a characteristic meaning of identifying a person. So we know that Adam, he was Adama. Let's go to Genesis. I believe it's 2 and 19. It says, and out of the ground, right? And that word ground, we're going to read into that. The Lord Yahweh power formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam, right, to see what he would call them, and whatsoever Adam called each living creature, that was the name thereof. So let's go into the word ground and into Adam as well. All right, that word ground is Adama, right? You notice that root word, it says Adam, H119, all right? And so that's going to go into to be red, ruddy, all right? And, ruddy is different hues of brown with a reddish hue or reddish tint, right? So-called brown people, okay? So now let's go to the word, go back to the reverse interlinear, down to Adam, H120. It says Adam, and it'll say man, mankind. But again, that root word goes back to being red, ruddy. Okay? So, I want to go to Revelations 13 and 16, which is, again, going to the word mark, because, he's trying to use it in a different sense. And man, there's numerous videos. Oh my gosh, numerous videos that the brothers of GMS go into. I'll read the scripture. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." And that mark goes into the charagma, the RFID, CHIP, man. All right, so if you it's a Method Man song. But anyways, so we go to the interlinear. Okay, that word mark, Strong's G 5480, charagma.
Strong's G 5480, charagma. Charagma.
A stamp or imprinted mark. All right, stamped in the forehead or right hand. Badge of follower of the Antichrist. Here is going off. There are many antichrists, okay, within this beast system. But now taking it is that's the sin. It by itself is not sin, but you taking it, yes, that's the correlation that these people are not following. They're over here doing this again.
Yep.
Okay, so when you go into that word of charagma, or the word mark, it goes into, I think it's harax, from Strong's G 5482. All right, to kind of further expound about it. All right, it says to sharpen to a point akin to G 1125 is through the idea of scratching, a pale or stake, a palisade. Now, I think I'm spelling that correct. Let's see. Not the dang car. But you see these sticks right here? Going to the Wikipedia. You see how they're sharpened on top? All right? And that palisade looks like a freaking hypodermic needle. Okay? And that's what they're going to inject via the, with the palisade device, the needle, via way of the, RFID CHIP, man. All right? So that's what's going to happen. And these guys, it's like, let's see, let me get this etymology real quick. They're zombies, okay? So right here it says, relating to the dead, all right? But historically, these were not, it says the oldest Testament English spirits, look at this, spirits of dead, wicked men. That's what they are, not all of them, you're going to have some sincere brothers in there, but majority of them are just,
Yep.
doing that right there, okay? The reanimated corpse. Yip. All right? Slow-witted persons. All right? Slow bellies. All right, so with that, I want to finish off. Let's go back to a blue letter. Finish off in Proverbs 21 and verse 16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of the understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." All right? And that's what you see here. They keep waxing worse and worse with all these weird breakdowns and just really bad wine, really with a lot of dregs in it. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Lord willing that he repents, comes back to the way that he was, because he was very astute from what I hear. But anyways, I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom. On to the next.